What about now? Can you hear me? Do we have sound? All right, cool. I got it fixed then. All right, we got 2 watching. We're about 1 minute away from starting here. The second part of this case will be breaking next Sunday at 1 o'clock. Auction's ending Saturday night. We're going to be doing Panini Aficionado basketball when we're done here. We got 3 watching. Give it just about 1 more minute, and we'll open up the case, number the boxes. Here's a quick rundown of the teams. You can see. All right. All right, it is 12 o'clock. We're going to get started here. All right, I'm going to pull the boxes out, set them here. All right, you can't really see all of the boxes here. But I'm going to number all the boxes 1 to 16, and then we'll choose which ones we want to do. All right, we can't see all these numbers here. There you go. Anybody want to make a choice? I'm going to select 4 boxes. If we don't choose, then I will roll randomly. One and 9. That's easy right off the top. Anyone else? Choose a box. Ten and 7. All right, well, you have chosen. Here. Ten, 7, 1, 9. All right. Make us some room here so we can see. Starting with box 10. Good luck, everybody. All right, here we go. I will check for blank backs as we go. The short prints that are in here, there's basically almost as many short prints as there is regulars. I don't know if that's a hobby box thing or not, but here we go. We got Chris Archer, Dominator, numbered 415 out of 999. Justin Verlander for the Houston Astros. Nolan Ryan. Rhys Hoskins, rookie. Put that in the sleeve. Kirby Puckett, 10-time All-Star. That's the variation. There would be a lot of those. Posey. Paxson for Seattle. And Hall of Famers, Ryan Sandberg, Ozzie Smith. We will roll for these in the end. We got a Mike Trout. Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. Diamond Kings, Clayton Kershaw. Big Hurt, Frank Thomas for the Chicago White Sox. Willie Calhoun, rated rookie for the Texas Rangers. And we have Alex Dickerson, promising pros material patch for the San Diego Padres. Not numbered. Out there for the Phillies. And a Cal Ripken for Baltimore. Matt Carpenter, St. Louis. Nolan Arenado, Colorado. Piece of cardboard. Corey Seager for the Dodgers. Mike Trout, Diamond King, Angels. Alex Verdugo, rated rookie for the LA Dodgers. Manny Machado, Baltimore. Joe Morgan, Cincinnati. And Eric Hosmer, Kansas City. Do a quick check for blank backs so far. Nope. Doug Chew, yeah. These are also known as Doug Chew toys. We're going to start a special auction so that Doug can bid on them all. Boy, this pack does not want to open. Take that, pack. Alright. Josh Bell for the Pirates. Let's see if I can't get a little more light up front here. Max Scherzer for Washington. Another chunk of cardboard, Doug Chew. Chris Bryant, Chicago Cubs. Marcell Ozuna for St. Louis. Ahmed Rosario, rated rookie for the New York Mets. Tuve, 2017 MVP, short print variation. Thumpers at third. Wade Boggs and George Brett. We'll random that off also. Justin Turner for the Dodgers. No blank backs so far. All right, Ian Happ for the Cubs. George Brett, Kansas City. Justin Bohr, Diamond King for Miami. JBJ, Jackie Bradley Jr. for the Boston Red Sox. Ryan McCann for Colorado. And we've got Cameron Gallagher, Kansas City, numbered 2 out of 25. Very nice card for the Royals. Two out of 25 red. Congrats. Jim Palmer for Baltimore. Jay Bruce, Cleveland. There we go. Congrats to Kansas City. It's a very nice hit. Got something here too. There's Joe Morgan for Cincinnati. And a Brian Dozier for Minnesota. Stat variation, numbered 15 out of 307. Come on now. 15 of 307. There we go. For the Minnesota Twins. Cody Bellinger for the Dodgers. Anthony Rizzo, Chicago. Mookie Betts, Diamond King. Buster Posey for San Francisco. Electric Battery Mates. Gary Carter and Dwight Gooden for the New York Mets. Anthony Rendon for Washington. They're both Mets. Same team, doesn't matter. All right. Giancarlo Stanton, New York Yankee. Ozzie Albies, Atlanta. If I do miss a blank back or anything, don't worry. All cards do ship in our breaks, so you will get everything. It doesn't matter. Dominic Smith from New York. Jose Abreu, Chicago. Diamond Kings, Andrew McCutchen. Chris Flexen, New York. Jose Abreu, colored. And a Dave Winfield for San Diego. Seems like that was just a base pack. There it is. Seemed like a base pack had to be something there. We do have a blank back variation, and it is on the Ozzie Albies rated rookie. Congrats to Atlanta. There we go. Blank back variation. All right, Aaron Judge for the Yankees. Josh Donaldson, Toronto Blue Jays. The humanitarian Clayton Kershaw for the LA Dodgers. Juan Moncada, Diamond King. The Ryan Express for the Rangers. And a Brian Anderson for the Miami Marlins. That is a base signature series. You're going to see a lot of good rookies coming through the Marlins here soon in the next few years because they have nothing left. Dustin Pedroia. Carlos Carrasco for Cleveland. Well, we've already gotten our 3 hits out of this box here, so maybe this will be something bonus. Corey Kluber for Cleveland. Out of this world, Shohei OHTANI, numbered 9 out of 249 for the LA Angels. There's our first OHTANI hit. Congrats to the Angels. See if we can get that number in there. Nine out of 249. And into a sleeve. Congrats, Angels. Bring this down just a little. Brian Dozier, Diamond King for Minnesota. Klubot for Cleveland. Chris Bryant, KB, variation for Chicago Cubs. That's pretty cool. Evan Longoria, Diamond King. Marcus Stroman, and Aces in Atlanta for the Atlanta Braves, Greg Maddux and Tom Glavine. One thing that you do have in Donruss is a lot of cool older players. Evan Longoria, the one's from my generation, right? Evan Longoria, Felix Hernandez, Seattle. Cody Bellinger, unanimous Rookie of the Year variation for the LA Dodgers. J.P. Crawford for Philadelphia. The Kid, Griffey Jr. for Seattle. Another Aaron Judge, New York Yankees. Michael Fulmer and Erwin Santana for Minnesota. No blank backs. Put that on. All right, we've got Francisco Lindor for the Cleveland Indians. Michael Conforto for the New York Mets. Reggie Jackson for the Oakland A's. Robinson Cano for Seattle, Diamond King. And Adam Wainwright, Seattle Diamond King. Mr. Smile for Cleveland. Cole Hamels for Texas. And Dandy Defenders. Nolan Arenado and DJ LeMahieu for the Colorado Rockies. Base pack. Mickey Mantle for the New York Yankees. Salvador Perez, Kansas City. A Doug Chu. Marcus Lynn Betts for Boston. Luis Gohara, rated rookie. Nick Williams. New York 12th Judicial District, All Rise, variation. Aaron Judge for the New York Yankees. Congrats, Yankees. That's cool. Short print. Simmons for LA and Adam Jones for Baltimore. All have backs. We got Anthony Rizzo for the Cubs. Marcelo Zuna for St. Louis. That is a light blue short print, 45 out of 199. I believe it's teal. Nice hit for the Cardinals. Congrats. Adrian Beltre, Texas. Jose Ramirez, Cleveland. Francisco Lindor for the Indians. Charlie Blackmon, Colorado. Cozart for the Angels. And Will Myers, San Diego. Carlos Correa for Houston. Elite Series, Manny Machado. The Donruss Elite, man. When we were a kid and you got the Donruss Elite when they first came out, the insert in the pack, it was big money back then. Those were special cards. 90 out of 149, Manny Machado. Looks super cool. Congrats to Baltimore. Jose Altuve, Houston. Miguel Andujar, rookie for the New York Yankees. Millville Meteor, Mike Trout, LA. Bryce Harper, Diamond King. The Motown Mashers for the Detroit Tigers. And Freddie Freeman, Atlanta. Costello Cabrera. Got Adrian Beltre, Texas Rangers. Cody Bellinger for LA. Mookie Betts, perfect 300 for the Boston Red Sox. Variation. Aaron Judge, Diamond King. Aaron Judge, Rookie of the Year. Variation. A couple of nice variations for Judge in here. Alex Bregman. We've got a bonus hit. Alex Bregman for the Houston Astros. Very nice. That is not numbered. Congrats to Houston. Ryan Sandberg and Alkaline for the Detroit Tigers. Very nice first box so far. We're still not done. Adam Wainwright for St. Louis. We've got a teal variation, 132 of 199, Jake Arrieta for Chicago. Very nice. Mickey Mantle. That's cool, man. I haven't seen one of those yet. Rod Carew for the Angels. Madison Bumgarner. Tony Gwynn, San Diego Padres. Eddie Matthews from Milwaukee. And Frank Thomas for Chicago. A bunch of veteran players in that pack. Barely anybody in there was in the league. See, Jackie Bradley Jr. Got another thick something here. It's probably a fake card. Robinson Cano for Seattle. Trey Turner for Washington. There it is. Tyler Mayhew. Maley, Cincinnati. Raider rookie. Jim Palmer for the Baltimore Orioles. Paul Blackburn rookie. The Commerce Comet. Mickey Mantle short print for the New York Yankees. Donruss has a lot of cool short prints. Eric Thames and Jackie Bradley Jr. for Boston. And check for blanks. Nope. Oh, we already. There's a random. Gary Sheffield and Barry Larkin. We'll roll for that in the end. We've got Kirby Puckett for the Minnesota Twins. Show me Puckett. Mike Piazza for the New York Mets. The Kraken. Gary Sanchez for the New York Yankees. Variation. Joey Votto, Diamond King. Chris Bryant for the Cubs. Mike Trout for the Angels. Andrew Miller, Cleveland. No blank backs. All right, guys, just a few packs left here in box one. Mike Trout for the Angels, yet again. Ozzie Smith for the St. Louis Cardinals. Another Doug Chew toy. Jose Bautista. Nolan Arenado, Colorado. Anthony Rizzo for the Cubs. Ryan Noah Syndergaard for the New York Mets. Ryan Braun for Milwaukee Brewers. And Kyle Hendricks for Chicago. Jose Ramirez for the Cleveland Indians. Corey Kluber for the Cleveland Indians. Andrew Benintendi, Boston Red Sox. Short print variation. Adam Jones for Baltimore. Walker Buehler, rated rookie for LA. Robbie Alomar for Cleveland. World champs, Houston Astros. Springer and Correa. And Rod Carew for the California Angels. All right, Syndergaard for New York. There's a Team USA. Number 93 out of 999, John Olsen. Congrats, Team USA. That was a separate slot. Paul Goldschmidt for Arizona. Kutch, Andrew McCutchen, Pittsburgh Pirates. Variation. Victor Robles, rated rookie for the Washington Nationals. Any of those may become good cards. Iron Man, 2,632 games. Variation of Cal Ripken Jr. for the Baltimore Orioles. No one will ever break that record. Ever. It's just not the way the game's played anymore. Everybody has to have days off. Cincinnati and J.A. Happ for Toronto. Oh, there's Doug. Doug, look, we've got several chew toys already for you. We'll put those in a lot. He has made an appearance. He'll never win anything on his own, but if he calls out for your team, you've got it made. Mickey Mantle. Donruss. Throwback. That's cool looking. All right, we've got a Frank Thomas stat. 67 out of 500 for 521 career home runs. Chicago White Sox. Nice card. Frank Thomas autographs in this product. Odubel Herrera, Diamond King for Philadelphia. Juan Moncada for the Chicago White Sox. Mike Stanton, New York Yankees. Will Myers, Diamond King for San Diego. Got a Lorenzo Cain for the Kansas City Royals. And the French Connection. Look at that picture. Andre Dawson and Gary Carter. Both for the Montreal Expos. So that goes to the Washington Nationals. Can't remember if I checked the last pack. Nope, nothing. Alright. We've got a thick pack here. Might just be a Doug card. Manny Machado for Baltimore. Trey Mancini for Baltimore. There it is. Donruss loves those, or Panini loves those things. Benny Baseball variation for the Boston Red Sox. Andrew Benintendi. Very nice. Brandon Woodruff, rated rookie. Joe Morgan, Big Red Machine variation. It's one of those ones you're going to see a million of. Almost as many as the regular one. Freddie Freeman, Atlanta. Inciarte for Atlanta. And Avisail Garcia for Chicago. Last pack of box one. Bryce Harper, Donruss, throwback. Mickey Mantle. There we go. It was backwards. Numbered 172 of 298 for a 298 career batting average for the Mick New York Yankees. Congratulations. Dustin Fowler, rated rookie for the Ace. Eric Hosmer, Kansas City. Eddie Matthews, 12-time All-Star for the Milwaukee Brewers. Anthony Rizzo for Chicago. Verlander, Houston. Travis Shaw for Milwaukee. And that does it for box 1. We did have 4 hits in our first box, plus the numbered OHTANI. So very good start here. Here we go with box 2. Oh yeah, the box number is 7. Empty. Good luck, everybody. Franchise leaders starting out. Minnesota and Minnesota. Killebrew and Carew. Congrats to the Twins.
He said his name.
Jekyll. Go, Jekyll, go. Rod Carew, Herman Killebrew. Card for the Twins. We've got Michael Brantley for Cleveland. Get a focus on there. Lion, Noah Syndergaard for New York. There we go. Adam Jones, Diamond King. Benintendi for Boston. That is a short print. You will see several of them, however. Walker Buehler for LA. And then a Bumgarner and Chipper Jones. That is a blank back. Michael Brantley for Cleveland. Blank back variation. So congrats to the Indians. In the first pack, we got our blank back. I believe it's 1 per box, roughly. Jake Lamb for Arizona. D-backs. John Lester for the Chicago Cubs. Piece of cardboard. Robbie Alomar, Cleveland. Paul Goldschmidt, Arizona. Kutch variation for Pittsburgh. Victor Robles, rookie. Any amount of those might be good. Only the season will tell. Ian Happ for Chicago. And George Springer for the Houston Astros. Bumgarner, San Francisco. KC Masterpiece for the Royals. That is Eric Hosmer and Lorenzo Cain. Another piece of cardboard. Syndergaard, Mets. Mondo for Washington. Bryce Harper variation. Cody Bellinger, unanimous Rookie in the Year variation. Second one of those. J.P. Crawford for Philadelphia. Kyle Seager for Seattle. And a Joey Votto for the Reds. Zach Greinke for the Arizona Diamondbacks. We've got a Michael Brantley stat numbered card, 105 of 299. 299 average in 2017 for the Cleveland Indians. Congrats, Cleveland. The Kid, Griffey Jr. Aaron Judge for New York. Reggie Jackson for Oakland. Robinson Cano for Seattle. Anthony Rizzo and Chris Bryant, both for the Cubs. I think he wanted Twins. In this case, I think he wants all kinds of stuff. He's got several teams. Jonathan Gray for Colorado. D. Gordon for Seattle. First one of those we've seen. Nick Williams, rated rookie for the Phillies. There's another one of these. All Rise, New York 12th Judicial District. Aaron Judge. This lighting just right. Come on. Got too much going on in the background. Beltre, Diamond King. Jose Ramirez for Cleveland. Josh Donaldson for Toronto. And Carlos Martinez for St. Louis. Not yet. They came fast in the last box. Having a blast. That is Byron Buxton for Minnesota and Manny Machado for Baltimore. So we will put that into the random. Jake Arrieta for Chicago. Piece of cardboard. If only we could find a way to make money on these cardboards. They love putting them in there. Lindor. It would be hard for anybody to go through these Donrusses and pick out the good cards because of it. Charlie Blackmon for Colorado. Jose Altuve, Diamond King. Miguel Andujar, rated rookie, New York Yankees. Jose Altuve. And Luis Severino for New York. Trevor Story for Colorado. Didi Gregorius for New York. First Didi we've seen. There's the Millville Meteor again. Mike Trout variation for the Angels. Bryce Harper for Washington. Mookie Betts, perfect 300 for the Boston Red Sox. Aaron Judge, Diamond King. Kyle Seager for Seattle. And Andrew Benintendi for Boston. We've seen more of the short print Benintendi so far than we have the regular. Maybe it's just a hobby thing. There's more of them in hobby. You went to the store, you may not ever get one, like Walmart or whatever. Luis Castillo for the Cincinnati Reds. Manny Margot, San Diego. Rookie of the Year, Aaron Judge for the New York Yankees. Jose Bautista, Diamond King. Nolan Arenado, Colorado. Anthony Rizzo for Chicago. Juan Moncada for the White Sox. Rizzo would be Cubs. And Gary Sanchez for New York. Got a feeling something's coming here. Charlie Blackmon for Colorado. Trey Mancini, Baltimore. It won't be this pack. That's because we see another piece of cardboard. Eddie Matthews, 12 times All-Star. Milwaukee Brewers. Rizzo, Diamond King. Nolan Ryan. Nolan Ryan. The Mets should be. I'll have to look it up. It's weird. Kirby Puckett, 10 times All-Star variation for the Twins. Cody Bellinger for LA. Tony Gwynn for San Diego. I don't know if this product has team swap variation where it's on the the wrong team or whatever, but we'll look it up and find out exactly what that is. Probably just Mets. Uniform looks Yankees. Tom Seaver for New York. Carlos Correa, slugging percentage variation, 348 out of 498. 498 career slugging percentage. Congrats to Houston. There's a Rhys Hoskins rookie. Always good for Philadelphia. Gerald Dempsey Posey for the San Francisco Giants. Kershaw Diamond King. Big hurt Frank Thomas. Daniel Murphy for Washington. And J.D. Martinez for Arizona. Thomas and Posey were variations. There's got to be a hit coming soon. Got an extra one in the first box. Star Power. Pujols and Trout for the Angels. And we've got a Matt Olson for Oakland Diamond King, numbered 43 out of 199. Teal variation. There we go. Congrats to Oakland. Willie Calhoun for Texas. Corey Seager for LA. Mike Trout for LA Angels. Alex Verdugo, rated rookie for the Dodgers. Buster Posey for San Francisco. And a Harmon Killebrew for Minnesota. Legends. All right, here we go. Juan Marichal for San Francisco. It's the first one of those we've seen too. Robbie Ray for Arizona. Manny Machado, Baltimore. Anthony Rizzo, Chicago. Here we go. Bellinger. And we've got a Manny Machado for the Baltimore Orioles. That is a base relic card. Congrats, Orioles. Nomar Mazara and Paul Goldschmidt finished the pack. Kyle Schwarber, Chicago. Erwin Santana for the Minnesota Twins. Doug Chu. Mookie Betts, Diamond King. Buster Posey, San Francisco. Jose Abreu for Chicago. That's the black and white short print that there's more of than the colored one, I think. Dominic Smith, New York. Garrett Cole for Pittsburgh. And Matt Carpenter for St. Louis. Michael Fulmer, Detroit Tigers. Cole Hamels for the Texas Rangers. Andrew McCutchen, Diamond King. Chris Flexen for New York, rated rookie. Kershaw Humanitarian variation for the LA Dodgers. Oh, we've got an autograph. Rafael Devers for the Boston Red Sox. Nice hit for Boston. Guy's got a lot of potential. Cabrera for Detroit and McCutchen for Pittsburgh to finish the pack. Logan Morrison for Tampa Bay. I haven't seen much of anything come by for the Rays. We've got a Joey Votto Dominator 257 out of 349 for the Cincinnati Reds. Congrats, Cincinnati. Adam Wainwright for St. Louis. Mr. Smile Lindor for Cleveland. Luis Gohara for Atlanta, rated rookie. Marcus Lindbetz variation for the Boston Red Sox. Corey Seager and Corey Seager. Duke Snyder for Brooklyn. Nelson Cruz for Seattle. Nolan Arenado for Colorado. Larry Wayne Jones for the Atlanta Braves. Clint Frazier, rookie for the Yankees. Cody Bellinger for the Dodgers. Andrew McCutchen, Pittsburgh. And Ryan Zimmerman, Washington Nationals. All right, Stars in Cincinnati for the Reds. Alex Wood, LA. Corey Kluber, Diamond King. Yachty variation for the St. Louis Cardinals. Andrew Benintendi for the Red Sox. Alkaline for the Detroit Tigers. Evan Longoria for San Francisco. And a George Springer for Houston. Stuff is taking a while. Brian Dozier for Minnesota. So many packs here. We've got our whammy. Shohei Ohtani whammy card for the LA Angels. Very, very nice hit for the Angels. Angels went for like $30 in this break too. That's a very nice Ohtani hit. Very rare. Congrats, Nika. Rafael Devers for Boston. Alex Bregman for Houston. Matt Olson, Oakland. Cabrera for Detroit. Jordan Montgomery for the Yankees. And Robinson Cano for Seattle finishes the pack. There it is one more time. Ohtani whammy. Two Ohtanis already. Dandy Defenders. Oh, another Elite Harper. That's Colorado Rockies. Elite Series Harper. 172 of 249. There it is. I love these Elites. Look so good. Bryce Harper. Congrats to the Nationals. Juan Moncada. Diamond King. The Ryan Express for the Rangers. Chris Bryant for Chicago. Marcell Ozuna, St. Louis. The Judge for New York. And Scherzer for Washington. This break is definitely going to run over, so we will get to the basketball break just as soon as this ends. Probably shut down for about 2 minutes and then come right back on. And Drelton Simmons for the Angels. Oh, we've got a Dave Winfield printing plate, 1 of 1. Magenta plate of Dave Winfield, San Diego Padres. Amazing hit. Who has the Padres? Jake. Congrats, Jake. Dougie has brought you the look. Dave Winfield magenta printing plate. That's super cool. Congrats. So far, we are hitting really well here yet again. Chronicles we were doing was hitting real well. Tuve 2017 MVP variation for the Houston Astros. Justin Bour for Miami. JBJ variation for Boston. Chris Bryant and another Jose Altuve for Houston. Good pick there, Mr. Hornswoggle, on your boxes. Got your 101. All right, we've got Adam Jones for Baltimore. Zoom in for me. Will Myers for San Diego. We've got a Doug Chutoy. Congrats to Doug. Ryan McCann, Colorado. Zoom in. Brian Dozier for Minnesota. Klubot variation. Corey Kluber for the Indians. Evan Longoria for Tampa Bay. Diamond King. Dozier, Minnesota. And Elvis Andrus for the Rangers. 3 more packs in box 2, and then we'll be halfway there. And then after this, we are breaking Panini Aficionado Basketball 2016-17. We have 2 teams available still in that break.
Nets.
The Nets, the Brooklyn Nets, and the Washington Wizards, where the Wizards could bring some good stuff. We'll auction those off if anybody's interested when we get there. But let me try to get this finished so we can actually get to basketball. Probably got people waiting. Oakland, Reggie Jackson. We got a backwards Corey Seager. Press proof 78 out of 99 for the LA Dodgers. Congrats, Dodgers. Iron Man 2,632 games. Cal Ripken Jr. Double Herrera, Philadelphia. Juan Moncada for Chicago. Mike Stanton, variation for New York. Congrats, Yankee. You'll probably see a few of those. Noah Syndergaard for the Mets, and a Nolan Ryan, Texas. 2 more packs. Marcell Ozuna for St. Louis. Another Elite, 164 of 999. Chris Bryant for the Cubs. Super cool. Congrats, Cubs. Will Myers for San Diego. Benny Baseball variation for Boston. Brandon Woodruff for the Milwaukee Brewers, rated rookie. Big Red Machine, Joe Morgan. Freddie Freeman, Alex Bregman. We've got 1 more pack in box 2. Javier Baez for Chicago Cubs. Oh, we got Puerto Rico's finest. Yeah, there's something here. That is Correa for Houston, Molina for St. Louis, and Lindor for Cleveland. So we will random that off 3 ways at the end of the break. We've got a hit here. Freddie Freeman for Atlanta. Dustin Fowler for the A's, rated rookie. Eric Hosmer and Chad Pender for the Oakland A's. Diamond Collection. Base. Congrats to Oakland. Steven Strasburg for Washington. Hornswoggle wants the Wizards. We'll get there, Mr. Hornswoggle. Verlander, there's some really cool stuff you could get from Wizards in that. Kind of surprised that one didn't sell. All right, we are halfway through this break. I'm going to take down some of these cards so that we don't have a mishap. There's our Dave Winfield 1 of 1. Lots of elites, press proofs. We want to put our whammy out there. Rafael Devers. Manny Machado. double OHTANIs. OHTANI. All right. Box 3. Here we go. It is box number 1. Number 1 from the case. Good luck, everybody. We've met the resistant pack again. Try to do that as good as possible. All right, here we go. Mookie Betts for Boston. Mookie Betts for Boston. Always a winner, Doug. Always a winner. Tyler Mahey, Cincinnati. Jim Palmer for Baltimore. Blackburn for Oakland. Mickey Mantle, Commerce Comet. Second one of those we've hit. Kelly Jansen and Drew Pomerantz. It's not a blank back, is it? Nope. Okay. Dallas Kershaw. Dallas Keuchel for Houston. Ryan Braun for Milwaukee. Kraken Gary Sanchez for New York. Joey Votto for Cincinnati. Chris Bryant for the Cubs. We've got a Zach Granite Minnesota autograph for the Twins. That's Jake again on his Twins. Congrats, Minnesota. Chris Sale. And Picture Perfect All-Stars. That is Nelson Cruz, Seattle, Yadier Molina for St. Louis. So into the random pile it goes. Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. Corey Seager, All-Stars. 100 out of 249. All-Stars insert blue. I don't see these very often. Got a Mike Trout. Ozzie Albies, Atlanta. George Brett for Kansas City. Black and white short print. Shorea, short print variation. Carlos Correa for Houston. David Peralta for Arizona. And Wilson Contreras for Chicago. Well, don't worry, Doug. You won't miss anything. Miguel Cabrera for Detroit. If you're tuning in for the Panini Aficionado basketball, this one is running over. There's so many base cards in Donruss here, but we're going to get to it as soon as we can. Miguel Cabrera for Detroit. Jose Abreu career stat variation, 461 out of 500 for Chicago White Sox. Congrats to the White Sox. Ryan Braun for Milwaukee. And Nolan Arenado, Colorado Diamond Kings. Larry Wayne Jones for Atlanta, variation. Bellinger for the Dodgers. Kyle Freeland, Colorado. And Christian Yelich for Miami Marlins. We've got Evan Longoria for the San Francisco Giants. Longoria. Felix Hernandez for Seattle. Chutoy. Clint Frazier, rookie for New York. Corey Kluber, Diamond King. Yachty variation for St. Louis. A Benintendi for Boston. Duke Snyder for the Brooklyn Dodgers. First one of those we've hit. And then the Stars in Cincinnati. That is Perez and Conception for the Cincinnati Reds. Francisco Lindor, Cleveland. Michael Conforto for New York. There we go. Alkaline for Detroit. Rafael Devers, rated rookie for Boston. Alex Bregman for Houston. Matt Olson, Diamond Kings for Oakland. Nelson Cruz for Seattle and Alex Wood for LA. No blank backs. All right, we've got Cole Hamels for Texas. Yadier Molina, St. Louis. Another piece of cardboard. Joe Morgan, Big Red Machine. Freddie Freeman for Atlanta. Dustin Fowler, rated rookie for Oakland. Eric Hosmer, Diamond King. Chris Davis for Oakland. And Justin Smoke for Toronto. No blank backs. Nolan Arenado, Colorado. Yep, you're right, Doug. That will forever be the Doug Chew toy. Joey Votto for Cincinnati. Eddie Matthews, 12 times All-Star for Milwaukee. Anthony Rizzo for the Cubs. Nolan Ryan again for New York. That side over there. Rhys Hoskins, Philadelphia, rookie. Sonny Gray for the New York Yankees. George Brett, Kansas City. All right, we've got Nolan Ryan again for the Yankees. Must be a whole set of those. American Pride, numbered 94 out of 99 for Team USA. Congrats, Team USA. USA was a separate slot in this break. Gianluca Delatry. Maybe he'll be something one day. Kirby Puckett, 10 times All-Star. Gerald Dempsey Posey. Clayton Kershaw. Big Hurt Frank Thomas. Aces fly south. Houston, Andy Pettitte and Roger Clemens. And a Jonathan Shoup for Baltimore. Got Bryce Harper for Washington. Francisco Lindor for Cleveland. Stat variation. 103 of 329. For a 329 total bases in 2017. Congrats, Cleveland. We got a Willie Calhoun, rookie for Texas. Corey Seager for LA. Mike Trout, Diamond King. Alex Verdugo, rookie for LA. Roberto Alomar for Cleveland. And Orlando Arcia for Milwaukee. Still no blank back yet in box 3. If you're tuning in for basketball, we are running behind with baseball. We will get there as soon as possible. Andrew Benintendi for Boston. Tony Gwynn, San Diego Padres. Chew Toys. Manny Machado for Baltimore. Bellinger for Dodgers. Rizzo, Chicago. Mookie Betts, Diamond King. Gene Segura. And Michael Brantley, Seattle and Cleveland. Again, all cards shipped. In case I miss anything, no worries. Eric Thames from Milwaukee. We've got a backwards Clayton Kershaw. Stat stat variation, 2.31 ERA in 2017 with the Humanitarian, 139 of 231. Congrats to the Dodgers. San Francisco Posey, Dominic Smith for New York, Jose Abreu for the Cubs, McCutchen Diamond King. Leaders in LA, that's Kershaw and Seager for the Dodgers, and Yu Darvish Dodgers. Matt Carpenter for the St. Louis Cardinals, Miguel Cabrera for Detroit. Haven't seen much Iggy at all. There's another Millville Meteor, Mike Trout for the LA Angels, Bryce Harper Diamond King, Mookie Betts perfect 300 variation for Boston, Aaron Judge Diamond King, Carlos Carrasco for Cleveland, and Thumpers at third, another Boggs and Brett, Kansas City, Boston. Aaron Judge for the Yankees, McCutchen, Pittsburgh, Bautista for Toronto, Rookie of the Year variation for Judge, Nolan Arenado, Colorado, Anthony Rizzo for the Cubs, Justin Turner for the Dodgers, and a Jim Palmer for the Orioles. Make sure it's not a blank back. Max Scherzer for the Washington Nationals. Show it to him. Chris Bryant, Cubs. I have to use my hand to block off everything in it. Ryan, Noah Syndergaard, New York. A lot of variations in this stuff. Baltimore, Adam Jones, Benintendi variation. Walker Buehler for LA. Jay Bruce for Cleveland, and Stroman for Toronto. Jose Altuve for Houston. We've got an Aaron Judge Mother's Day, numbered 47 out of 49. Light blue with the Mother's Day ribbon. Nice hit for the Yankees. Congrats. Robbie Alomar for Cleveland. Paul Goldschmidt, Kutch variation for Pittsburgh. Victor Robles rookie. Aces in Atlanta. And Eddie Matthews for Milwaukee. Whoop, let me look for blanks. Nope. Brian Dozier for the Minnesota Twins. We've got a long ball leaders insert, 101 of 149 for Nelson Cruz, the Seattle Mariners. Long ball leaders red. Iron Man, 2,632 games. Ripken variation. Odubel Herrera, Diamond King, Juan Moncada. Mike Stanton, New York variation. Frank Thomas, and Eric Thames, Milwaukee. Seems like this box will need to have a hit here soon. Elvis Andrus for Texas. The San Diego Chicken for the Padres. Will Myers, San Diego. Benny Baseball variation for Boston. A Brandon Woodruff for Milwaukee. And we've got a Luis Severino for the New York Yankees base relic. And the throwback. Congrats, Yankees. Jackie Bradley Jr. and another Sheffield Larkin that will be random. If you're tuning in for basketball, again, we're running behind here with baseball. We're probably going to be about 30 minutes behind here. So, Ken Griffey Jr., Charlie Blackmon, piece of cardboard, Justin Bohr, Tuve 2017 for Houston, JBJ variation for Boston, McCann for Colorado, Andrew Miller, and a Paul Goldschmidt for Arizona. Check that back of that one. The base ones. Yeah. All right, Jake DeGrom for New York. I think that's the first one of him we've hit. Evan Longoria for San Francisco. Brian Dozier for Minnesota. Klubot variation for Cleveland. KB variation for Cubs. Chris Bryant. Evan Longoria Diamond King. A Miguel Sano. I think it's the first one of him we've hit too. Minnesota. And a DJ LeMahieu for Colorado. There's our blank back. It's going to be the Longoria for San Francisco. Congrats to the Giants. Blank back variation. Matt Olson for Oakland. Joey Votto Diamond Kings. Numbered 157 out of 313 for a 313 career batting average. A Diamond King stat variation for the Reds. We got a Mickey Mantle, Rod Carew, Madison Bumgarner, Gwynn variation for San Diego, Justin Bohr, and Wade Boggs. Ian Happ for Chicago, George Springer for Houston, Ahmed Rosario rookie for the Mets, Justin Bohr for Miami. We got something coming here. Jose Altuve with the Tuve 2017 variation again. And Brian Johnson for Boston. Promising Pros autograph relic. Nice card for the Red Sox. Yeah, Doug, one more box. And then we're on to basketball. That's a base, but a nice hit for the Red Sox. Congrats. Houston's heavy hitters. And Edwin Encarnacion for Cleveland. Two more packs and then one more box. And then we move on to aficionado basketball where we have two teams available. Joey Gallo. Yeah, one team now, the Nets. Joey Gallo for Texas. Nolan Arenado out of this world for the Colorado Rockies. That is 68 out of 999. Chris Flexen for New York. Clayton Kershaw, Humanitarian. Juan Moncada, Diamond King. The Ryan Express for Texas. Back him up a little. Xander Bogaerts for Boston. And Odubel Herrera, Philadelphia. Put that in a sleeve. All right, one more pack. Then one more box. Francisco Lindor, Cleveland Indians. We've got something else here. Our hits came at the very end. Adrian Beltre for the Dodgers. Chris Bryant for Chicago. Marcelo Zuna, Cardinals. Ahmed Rosario for the Mets. We've got a rookie stars, Frazier and Judge for the Yankees. And a Ryan Healy for Oakland. And Yamier Candelario for the Detroit Tigers. Not familiar with this guy. Yamier Candelario. That is a base Diamond Collection relic. Congrats to the Tigers. And that is it for box 3. Okay. Last box, guys, and then we're on to basketball. Sorry for the delay, but this stuff has a lot of base cards in it. It's a lot to go through. I don't want to just fly through them where you can't even see anything. So. Empty box. Here we go. Good luck on the last box. WHAMMY for Chicago. Got a Nolan Arenado All-Star. 237 out of 349. Congrats to Colorado. Benintendi, short print. Several of those. Robbie Alomar for Cleveland. Paul Goldschmidt for Arizona. Cut short print for Pittsburgh. Got a Wilson Contreras for Chicago and Kyle Freeland for the Rockies. Gary Sanchez for the Yankees. Madison Bumgarner, San Francisco. We got a Robles rookie for Washington. Another Iron Man for Cal Ripken. Like 4 of those in here. Odubel Herrera for Philadelphia. Juan Moncada. Christian Yelich. Duke Snyder for Dodgers. All right, we got Chipper Jones for Atlanta. Ian Happ, Chicago Cubs. Doug Chu. Will Myers, San Diego. Mike Stanton for New York. Benny Baseball for Boston. Lots of variations here. Brandon Woodruff, Milwaukee. Cincinnati, Stars in Cincinnati for Tony Perez, Dave Concepcion again for the Reds. And a Nelson Cruz for Seattle. All right, George Springer for Houston. We got a Cody Bellinger for the Dodgers, light blue, 185 of 199. I guess it's teal is what it's supposed to be. You can barely see that number there with all those lines running through it. Good hit for the Dodgers. Big Red Machine, Joe Morgan. Freddie Freeman, Diamond King. A Dustin Fowler, rookie for the A's. Eric Hosmer for Kansas City. Alex Wood for LA. And Brian Dozier for the Twins. No blanks. All right, Syndergaard for New York. And another Matt Olson, light blue. Second one of these. We've gotten 12 out of 199 Diamond King. Congrats to the A's. 2 out of 199. Matthews, 12 times All-Star for the Brewers. Rizzo for the Cubs. Nolan Ryan for New York again. Kirby Puckett, 10 times All-Star variation for the Twins. Bumgarner and a KC Masterpiece. Eric Hosmer, Lorenzo Cain. No blanks. Nolan Ryan for Texas. You got Ryans in here for New York and Texas. Freddie Freeman. Piece of cardboard. A Reese Hoskins rookie. Posey variation. Clayton Kershaw. A Big Hurt. variation. Jonathan Gray for Colorado. D. Gordon for Seattle. None of those are blank back. Baumgartner, San Francisco. Chipper Jones for Atlanta. The Ryan Express, Texas. Chris Bryant, Chicago. Marcell Ozuna for St. Louis. We've got our hit here. Adam Frazier, very nice. For the Pittsburgh Pirates. Promising Pros Materials Signatures. It's not numbered, but super cool Adam Frazier. Congrats to the Pirates. Zach Greinke, Logan Morrison finishes off that pack. No blanks. Ozuna for St. Louis. McCutchen, Pittsburgh. George Brett for the Kansas City Royals. Come on, focus. It's a short print. Ozzie Albies for Atlanta. Shorea for Houston. You got to turn the cards over like every other card. Variation for Houston. Ryan Braun for Milwaukee. Chris Davis for Oakland. And Justin Smoke for the Blue Jays. Base cards. Ryan Zimmerman, Washington. Evan Longoria for San Francisco. Nolan Arenado, Diamond King. Larry Wayne Jones for Atlanta. Cody Bellinger. Clint Frazier, rookie. Yankees. Sonny Gray. George Brett, Kansas City. George Springer, Houston. Jordan Montgomery, New York. Piece of cardboard. Corey Kluber for Cleveland. Yachty, variation for the Cardinals. Andrew Benintendi for the Boston Red Sox. Alkaline, variation for Detroit. Aces Fly South. That's Houston. Andy Pettitte, Roger Clemens again. And Jonathan Shoup for Baltimore. Robinson Cano, Seattle. Miguel Cabrera for Detroit. Rafael Devers, rookie. Alex Bregman for Houston. Matt Olson for the A's. Miguel Cabrera, Detroit. Flip. It's like every other card. Flip. Roberto Alomar for Cleveland. Orlando Arcia for Milwaukee. Blank back. We've got our blank back for the last box, and it is the Miguel Cabrera for the Tigers. So congrats to the Tigers there. Yeah, another one of one, right? This is for the first part of this case. We're hitting real well. It'll be interesting to see what else is in it. Kyle Seager for Seattle. We've got a Mound Marvels insert. Max Scherzer for the Washington Nationals. That is 216 out of 299. Congrats to Washington. Syndergaard for New York. Mondo variation for the Nationals. Bellinger unanimous Rookie of the Year variation. J.P. Crawford, Philadelphia. Juan Segura for Seattle. And Michael Brantley for Cleveland. I'm still going to check them even though we've already hit the blank, just to be sure. We did have an extra hit in our first box, so who knows what happened. Joey Votto for the Cincinnati Reds. Anthony Rizzo, the Kid, Griffey, Seattle. Aaron Judge for New York. Reggie Jackson for Oakland. We've got an Eric Hosmer relic for the Kansas City Royals. Not numbered. Base Donruss relic. Nice hit, Royals. Leaders in LA. That's Kershaw and Seager for the Dodgers, and then Yu Darvish for the Dodgers. Few packs left. If you're waiting on aficionado basketball, it's coming up right after this. When we're done with this, we're going to take probably like a 5-minute break maybe, and then come back real fast and do the 16-17 Panini aficionado basketball, where we do have one team still available, the Brooklyn Nets. Alex Bregman for Houston, Steven Strasburg for Washington, Willie Calhoun for the Texas Rangers, Corey Seager, Dodgers, Mike Trout, Diamond King, Luis Moronta for the San Francisco Giants. Signature Series autograph. That is a base auto for the Giants. Congratulations. Jake Arrieta, and having a blast. Minnesota and Baltimore into the random pile. A few more left. We're going to do a dice roll for those randoms. Just make it real quick. Get it out of here. Haven't pulled any kind of Panini points or anything like that. Verlander for Houston. A Mike Trout out of this world. 838 out of 999 for the Angels. Nice Mike Trout hit. Verdugo for LA. Rated rookie. Manny Machado, Baltimore. Bellinger. Rizzo. Trevor Story, Colorado. And Didi Gregorius for New York. Cody Bellinger. Max Scherzer. Mookie Betts. Dominic Smith for New York. Buster Posey for San Francisco. Jose Abreu, short print for Chicago. Luis Castillo for Cincinnati. And Manny Margot, San Diego. We have another blank back. Max Scherzer for the Washington Nationals. Congrats, Nationals. A few more packs to go, and then we'll get to basketball. Tony Gwynn, the San Diego Padres. Daniel Murphy, Washington. We've got a fake card. Andrew McCutchen. Chris Flexen, New York. Kershaw, humanitarian variation. Juan Moncada, Diamond King. Franchise leaders. It's Jake Lamb for Arizona. And Minnesota, Carew and Killebrew. J.D. Martinez for Arizona. Buster Posey for San Francisco. The Ryan Express for the Texas Rangers. Chris Bryant for Chicago. Tuve, 17 MVP. See more of those than you do the regular ones, I swear. It's probably just hobby exclusive. Ahmed Rosario. John Lester for Chicago. And Reggie Jackson for Oakland. Luis Severino for the New York Yankees. Kyle Seager for Seattle. Another fake card. Aaron Judge, Diamond King. Aaron Judge, Rookie of the Year variation for the Yankees. Jose Bautista for Toronto. Nolan Arenado, Colorado. Kenley Jansen for the Dodgers. Drew Pomeranz for Boston. And Chris Sale for Boston. Andrew Benintendi, Boston. We've got Aaron Judge backwards card. All Rise New York 12th Judicial District with a stat variation insert. Number 70 out of 340. 340 total bases. Nice variation stat insert. Congrats, Yankees. Rizzo, Lyon, Syndergaard. Adam Jones, Baltimore. Bueller for LA. Picture Perfect All-Stars. That's St. Louis and Seattle into the random pile. And a David Peralta. Just a couple packs left. Chris Bryant for Chicago. Corey Seager for LA. Another Douglas Cheetoy. Robinson Cano for Seattle. Wainwright for St. Louis. Mr. Smile Lindor for the Cleveland Indians. Luis Gohara for Atlanta. Xander Bogaerts for Boston. And Odubel Herrera for Philadelphia. Corey Seager for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Josh Donaldson, Toronto. Marcus Lynn Betts, variation for the Red Sox. Nick Williams, rated rookie. Another all-rise Aaron Judge variation. Jose Ramirez for Cleveland. Ryan Healy for Oakland. And rookie stars, that's Judge and Frazier for the New York Yankees. Two more packs. Something, we've got a hit here, something. It looks like a blue. Carlos Martinez for St. Louis. It's a USA card. 205 of 249 blue for Grant Koch. Card looks real good with the blue refractor. Congrats, Team USA. It was its own slot. Adrian Beltre, Lindor, Blackman, Jose Altuve, Justin Bour, Wade Boggs, Houston heavy hitters, and Encarnacion for Cleveland. No blank backs. Real quick, the second part of this case is up for auction. It will end Saturday night, and the break will be next Sunday for part 2. Not sure when 3 and 4 are going to happen. We're probably going to throw the other Panini Aficionado half case up on a 5-day auction to also end Saturday night and break next Sunday. We do have one team left in Panini Aficionado basketball, so the Brooklyn Nets are still available if anybody wants to bid on that. We're going to shut down for about 5 minutes after I do a recap here, and then come back for basketball. We also have a website, 901collectibles.com. We deal all kinds of records. We've got tons of records on our eBay. If you're into vinyl, you can always tag some records onto your order. We got lots of stuff for $1, old 50s and 60s stuff. Jose Altuve for Houston. And the last hit will be Corey Kluber, 27 of 313 for the Indians. Career 313 ERA stat variation. Congrats, Indians. We got another Andahar for the Yankees rookie. Another Millville Meteor, Trout variation. Harper, Diamond King, and a Mookie Betts, perfect 300 variation. No blank backs. All right, we're going to do a quick rundown of the hits. Oh, yeah. Actually, first we're going to do the random. So, that's a 3-team. All of these are 2 teams on the back. So, I'm going to roll a 6-sided die. If it comes up 1, 2, or 3, the name on the top will be the winner of all the cards all the way down. If I roll a 4, 5, or 6, it will be the name on the bottom that wins the card. So let me break out my die. All right, well, apparently I don't have a 6-sided die out of all these millions of dice I have here. So we are going to roll a 4-sided die. 1 or 2 will be the top name. 3 or 4 will be the bottom name. Again, 1 or 2, 3 or 4 for the whole stack. Here we go. The roll is a 4. You can see it right there. So the bottom name will win each card all the way down. Sandberg, Brett, Larkin, Mercado, Molina, Brett, Larkin, Mercado, Molina. That was one of the same. I should have just divvied them out, but these things aren't that special anyway. So bottom name wins. We've got one card that has 3 teams, Houston, St. Louis, and Cleveland. So what do I have here that's an even die? I've got an 8-sided. No, that's not going to work. All right, well, I'm going to use the 4-sided die again because that's what I got. If I roll a 4, I will re-roll. Other than that, it will be 1, 2, or 3 to who wins the card. It's a 4, re-rolling. And this die only rolls 4s apparently. And a 2. Yadier Molina for the St. Louis Cardinals wins the card. Okay. Yadier, and Yadier on the other ones too. All right, let's do a quick rundown of the hits before we move to basketball. All right, in no particular order, except for the last couple, which are better. We've got Reyes Maranta for the San Francisco Giants Signature Series base. Eric Hosmer patch, or jersey piece for Kansas City. Promising Pros Adam Frazier Material Signatures. That is a base. We've got a Yamir Candelario for Detroit. Another base, Promising Pros Material Signatures, Brian Johnson for the Boston Red Sox. Zach Granite for Minnesota. Rafael Devers for Boston. Alex Bregman jersey piece for the Houston Astros. Cameron Gallagher, number 225 for the Kansas City Royals. San Diego, Alex Dickerson, Promising Pros Materials. Luis Severino jersey piece for the Yankees. Manny Machado jersey piece for the Orioles. And then we've got an OHTANI Out of This World insert. Brian Anderson for Miami. There is our whammy for OHTANI. Congrats to the Angels. And Dave Winfield, magenta printing plate, 1 of 1 for the San Diego Padres. Super cool card. Thank you, everybody, for joining our break. Again, the second part of this will be ending Saturday to break on Sunday. We're going to take a short 5-minute break, and then we will come back live with Panini Aficionado 2016-17 basketball, and the nets are available. Give us 1 minute, and we will be back.